A short story of General Olusegun Obasanjo of Nigeria, once a military ruler and also a civilian president. Olusegun Obasanjo's life was a remarkable journey from humble beginnings to the highest echelon of power in Nigeria. Born in a small village in Ogun State, young Obasanjo's early years were marked by the thirst for knowledge and a determination to make a difference. He joined the Nigerian army, where his discipline and strategic acumen quickly set him apart. By the mid-1970s, Nigeria was in a state of political flux following the assassination of General Murtala Mohammed. The mantle of leadership fell on the shoulders of young Obasanjo. As a military ruler, he faced the daunting task of stabilizing a nation riddled with corruption and economic challenges. With a firm hand and a clear vision, Obasanjo set about and implementing crucial reforms in the nation. Obasanjo prioritized agricultural development, recognizing it as the backbone of Nigeria's economy. He launched Operation Feed the Nation, aiming to reduce the country's dependence on food imports and boost local production. His policy began to bear fruit, revitalizing rural communities and sparking a sense of self-reliance among the populace. Under his leadership, Nigeria also saw a significant push towards education. Obasanjo's government built numerous schools and invested in teacher training, laying the groundwork for an educated and skilled workforce. His commitment to education was driven by his belief that it was the key to Nigeria's future prosperity.
We do not produce. To ensure this, we have directed all efforts at laying the basis for the emergence of indigenous capital and innovative ability. We have embarked to increase the volume and value of our world trade. Nigeria wants to reduce its area of dependence on the factories of the industrialized economies. Nigeria wishes to bring its manufactured products to the world market. True enough, it is an interdependent world. But we in Nigeria today are over-dependent on other economies for non-vital and non-essential goods, which does not help our development. Distinguished.
Perhaps most notably, Obasanjo oversaw the transition from military to civilian rule in 1979. True to his words, he handed power over to a democratic elected government, becoming the first military leader to do so voluntarily. This act of relinquishing power solidifies his reputation as a statesman committed to democracy and stability. Years later, Obasanjo returned to the political arena, this time as a civilian president, elected in the year 1999. He brought with him the same zeal for reform and nation building. His presidency was marked by efforts to combat corruption, improve infrastructure, and position Nigeria as a leader on the African continent. Olusegun Obasanjo's legacy is one of resilience and dedication to his country. From his early days in the military to his pivotal role in Nigeria's transition to democracy, he demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the nation's progress. His story is a testimony to the impact of visionary leadership and enduring spirit of a man devoted to the service of his people. Many people will not agree to this because of the controversy during his reign.